Hey guys, so today we will be learning how to make this beautiful vintagey layout with a lot of different effects, and all the supplies are given in the description box below. So for this layout I will be specifically using 7 Dot Studio papers because I wanted to enter into their challenge this month, and generally whatever is the mood I would select my papers according to it, and eventually everything which I make kind of falls into place. So first what I have done is that I have taken 3 stripes of paper, and they are approximately 4.5 inch by 12 inch, and then using some water I am de-stressing the edges. Water is very important because using it you can make paper a little soggy, and hence it becomes a little malleable and you can easily mold it the way you want to. So you can clearly see that I am able to de-stress my paper very nicely. Once I'm done putting my paper on a base sheet, I would go ahead and de-stress it, and after that I'm going to cover it all with clear gesso. Covering it with clear gesso is really important. Reason being that your paper would not get damaged. Like whenever you'll throw any colors on it, it will be able to take colors properly. It won't get absorbed into the paper, and hence it won't leak out in the paper. So make sure that you cover your sheet with a clear gesso. Now once the gesso is dry, let's apply some texture paste. So for this I will be using some geometric stencils because my paper as it is has geometric shapes like triangles on it. You can clearly see on the left side. So I will be using some geometric stencils, and one of them I remember that I bought from scrapbook.com and Sweatimholes, and the other one I clearly don't remember when I bought it and from which store I got it. I'll try to look it up for you guys and put it down in the description box. And the paste which I'm using is Light Paste by Prima Marketing. They have very good mixed media quality, like mixed media stuff, very good quality stuff. So it's not like I'm trying to sell them, but it's just that they are the best. So once my stencil is applied, this time I'm gonna make it a little different. I'll first lay down my chipboard embellishments, cover them in white gesso, and then after that I'll start applying paint to it. So the chipboards which I'm using are from Dusty Attic, and they have very nice quality chipboards. Up till now I think Dusty Attic and Scrap Enoch, yeah, they have the best quality chipboards ever. So the last video which I made, the Forest of Memories, I used their chipboards. They have the most intricate designs and the most delicate chipboards ever. So to layer down your chipboard, first try to make your composition. Make sure nothing looks out of the place. Everything which you put looks very well composed with each other. So now I'm going to start layering down everything, and I took 3D gloss gel, and I have no clue why, but easy way to do it is using your glue gun because everything is paper, so it's gonna stick to each other. When it is metal, then you're supposed to use 3D gloss gel or any kind of matte gel, transparent preferably, but to stick paper chipboards you can use your glue gun. It's gonna work completely fine. So once you're done applying layer of chipboard, just make sure you cover everything with white gesso, because for chipboards to take proper color you need them to be covered in something neutral like white. My chipboards are covered and now I am sticking some of my metal embellishments. For starters, I'm using glue gun, but ideally I should not. I should use 3D gloss gel, and you'll get to know why. Because eventually in the video you will see that I'll be sticking these pieces again using 3D gloss gel. I'm way too lazy, and don't get inspired by me. And now I'm covering again everything with white gesso so that I can paint it in the color which I like. And as you can see, all the metal pieces are in different colors. So if I want to keep them in their original color, they would not sync up very well with each other. I know it breaks my heart to cover these beautiful metal pieces, but trust me, after coloring them and applying some beautiful waxes on them, it's gonna look much prettier. To give more texture to my background, I'm gonna apply some 3D gloss gel at random places, and I'm gonna sprinkle some art stones on it. This is a must-have mixed media supply, guys. I mean, if you don't have it and if you're watching my video right now, please go ahead and buy it. This is going to be one of the best investments you'll ever make. So using my fingers, I'm gonna apply these beautiful art stones, and they can be colored. They can take any color which you want to, because they are white in color and they are already pre-gessoed, and they come in different sizes. So I'm putting basically 2 sizes on my layout, and then again adding some more layer of chipboards, and then again I will be covering it with some gesso. And here was this beautiful dabble which was part of Prima melange, and I've added it on top of one small gear. Now I'm going to apply colors to it. So for this I'm using acrylic paints, the range of Prima marketing, and to dilute the color properly I'm adding a lot of water to it, and then again adding a lot of water to wherever I'm adding the color, so that I can neutralize the effect and it doesn't look ugly. I mean, nothing looks nice if you make it too defined in mixed media. Everything has to kind of blend into each other. So for that, diluting colors are very important. Keep on adding colors till the point when you are completely satisfied with it, and trust me, with this layout I was not satisfied till the end. I kept on adding colors and colors and colors, and to give it more effect I started adding some rust paste, and this is again by Prima marketing, and guys, they are the best. I can't help it. I have everything which I use from Prima marketing. So now enough of rambling about Prima, and in this phase you are seeing that I have already added a lot of color to it, and I kind of forgot to shoot that part, so I'm really sorry guys, but you kind of get the sense of it, right? Like what I have done is that I have added colors, different colors, and using a lot of water I'm diluting the color, and then I'm adding another color, and I'm trying to create a good contrast. And you see the beautiful arc which is coming down on the left side just below the small square pendant. That is basically a beautiful Prima mold, and it looks so nice, right? Like, I mean, it was just simple clay, and I've added some color, and the color which I clearly remember, that's called Ancient Coin. It's an acrylic paint. It gives such a beautiful effect. So now to make my layout look more prettier, I'm adding a contrasting color which is green, and then I'm using some Prima Art Alchemy waxes to give a lustered look to my embellishments. I'm adding more art waxes to give it more metallic look and make my layout blend in a little more. And now I will start adding embellishments like some proper die cuts and flowers and stuff. And for this I have a bunch of random flowers, a bunch of random die cuts, which I've cut using different dyes. And what I'm doing along with my hair, you can clearly see that I have very frizzy hair, so I'm so sorry for that, guys. I'm just adding die cuts at different places, and the way I do it is that I try to make embellishments blend into each other so that it looks like they're naturally coming up like that. Just imagine putting a flower in the middle out of nowhere. How would that look, right? So always try to create a composition out of each and everything which you put on your layout. It will take a little time, but you guys will get there. Rome was never built in a day. It took me a lot of time to get here, so you will also get there. So you can clearly see that I'm trying different embellishments. It is more of a hit and trial method. Whatever looks good, I just stick it, and whatever doesn't look good, I simply don't. So I try a lot, and trust me, the trial part, sometimes I don't even shoot it, or I'll just cut it off the footage so that I don't waste your time. And that's how I do it. So it's not like it is coming naturally. I mean, it takes time. And here you can see that I have used some moss. This is dried moss, but from Hobby Lobby floral section, and these are very good fillers. So I would recommend that you guys should go and invest some amount of your money on getting these floral mosses, because they really help in covering up all the act as good fillers. And now I'm trying to use some black paint, and the black paint couldn't come out, so I used black gesso by Prima. And my favorite toothbrush technique, I'm applying black splatters everywhere. And after that I've taken some stamp. It's again a script stamp which I used in most of my videos, and I'm trying to give my entire layout a nice withered look by using this stamp. And somehow I feel that the color is way too much, but before we jump onto that, I'm using some stamps by Mudra Crafts. I'm gonna link it down below, and I'm applying these scrolls on different corners. And yes, now back to how this layout is looking very dark. So to neutralize it, you'll see that I'll be using white gesso with a lot of water in it, and doing the dry brushing technique which was taught to me by Torsa. So thank you, Torsa, again for that. And now in the end you'll see that I'm applying my words, which eventually I end up not using. I put a different coat on it because somehow I felt wonderful didn't go along with the whole layout. And in the end I will be deciding which picture to use on my layout, and that's the whole benefit of always using a clip. Now the footage where I'm doing the dry brushing technique has been missed. So basically what I do is that I take a lot of gesso with a lot of water in it, and I go all over the layout so that everything looks neutralized. And that's how this beautiful layout is looking right now. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I would really appreciate if you could leave me some feedback, some improvements, or whatever I can do to make these videos much more easier for you. Please don't forget to check out the description box below for all the supplies which have been used, and have a great day. Bye. See you next time.